or no, dev 36 dev 36 and pass the URL. OER, names OER. Financials. Review REST API services. Banks. So create the REST API, service connection. Bank REST API. Authentication. Dot 36. Okay. Service name. Get banks all. Save as example response. Create. Now let's go to the page. Create web application. Page. So drag and drop the table. Drag and drop the table. Add data. Click on next. Taxpayer ID, taxpayer number. Bank party ID is the primary key. So now we were getting struggle on selected record should be passed to next page, right? So the steps are same, guys. Something happened yesterday that application, because of the connection we updated multiple times, right? Now create one more connection. So what we copy this. Copy this one. And take one party ID, sample party ID. Take one sample party. Take one sample part age reference. Hmm? Service connection defined by endpoint. Get one. Get one. So here you can use get one. So don't use the default here. So you pass the sample data here. Send request. Save as example response. Save as example response. Create. Now what we will do in the page, select this table, add detail page. So whichever the columns you want to display in the get detail page, you can add. Hmm? Run the page. Select the second record. Okay. So only because of the connection or something not mapped properly, and when I was deleting everything also, maybe some temporary files which is are already there in the source code, right? So because of that reason, it was not working in that application. So I went through that complete application and removed multiple things. So it was working fine, but so that I will show now, you will get confused, right? That is the reason. So the steps whatever I am showing, that is correct only. Only the because of the connections we have updated multiple times, right? The existing application. So that was the problem. Otherwise, steps are very easy on this here. Like this one. So a lot of debugging
Debugging is little tricky.
yeah, it tricky here. But in
Even in
going
OAC and also.
OAC, they given straightforward, right, in activity stream. Activity stream they have given properly, right? Debugging. So that is the reason I have not shown the debugging mechanism. So you will get confused, more deletion source code, and that is the reason I have created fresh application and I am showing. Now one more feature. There is no nothing new, guys. Just create one connection here. So in the last step, edit endpoints. Last step in the test, you pass some sample value here and send request here. Okay, you pass some sample value here. Sample value here, send request. Will come some data. Save as example response you can use. So then after that you can create the page. In the page you can add that information. Okay. So now we will do update also, same thing. For update you can do same thing. For update you can do same thing. And pass some sample payload also for update. Update a bank. Pass some sample payload for the update. For this bank party ID, what is the bank name and what is the description? What you will do? So we will do create also, guys. We will do create also. Take the sample payload for the create. This one. Define my endpoint. Create. Post. Pass the payload.
Yeah.
Send request. Save as example response. Create. So now what we will do? Let's go to the page.
Vamshi, whatever we are giving in the payload, can we update that payload by deleting or adding more columns to that payload in the request body?
Yeah, it is possible. You want to add extra column, right?
Okay.
Make a column. So if you want to add the column more, now you can check. You can search here in the OER. Here.
Okay. 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 So it's not limited to only that payload columns.
No, it is not limited. You can do just sample payload here. You can add a number of columns here.
Okay. Even for
So
create or anything other.
yeah, create a table. In the table, whatever columns are there, the REST API also it will be there. See, if you go to the get, see these are all the columns available, Sharda.
Okay.
Exactly this many columns are available. So these columns you can add in the payload. Other than that, I think table columns and this column should match definitely in the bank table.
Okay.
So that is the Oracle design these REST APIs. Now, select this one, add create page. Whatever the payload you added the columns, right? That only will come here. If you want to add extra, whatever the columns you want to display in the page, in the payload also, request payload also you can add.
Payload is possible for data elements.
Yeah, data elements, yes. Banks.
It is not mandated to pass all the data elements in the payload, or it is mandatory.
No, based on the client requirement, how many
Okay.
columns you want to display in your
This-
page, that many
Only
columns you can include in the page.
that many columns we need to pass in payload.
Yeah. So that many columns it will give list here.
Okay, right.
No, now let us on the page. Yeah, bank name this one. Country name United States. Yeah. So a bank has been created. Now we are going to update the a bank. So how we are going to update? Further also we need to create the REST API here. Go to the REST API. Service connection. So update. Pass the page. Yeah. Sorry. Take the bank party ID. They should not give. They have not given the copy option. Go to the get all bank. Take the bank party ID. And bank name. A bank. So payload we need to define properly, guys. So you mention updated. So what you will do? Copy this one. So create the one more connection for update. Define by endpoint. So this time we will do the update. Here it will be a patch. Service name. Update. send. Okay, you need to pass the payload, sample payload here. I want to update only 2 columns. So that is the reason I mentioned only 2 columns in the payload. Here you test here. Send. So it is updated. Save as example response. Create. In the request also, so in update bank REST API created. Now what we will do in the page, main start page, in the main start page, select this table, add edit page. So in add edit page, if you look at this one, first we need to read the endpoint, right? So you need to see, if you look at this one, select read endpoint. So first we need to select the, first we need to use this option, because first we need to get the value, right? Which value you are updating. So that is the reason select read endpoint. Click next. Then we need to use the update endpoint. Got it or not? So what fields you want to update? Bank name. Right. Description. Finish. Run this one. So for example, I want to update a bank only. Select this one. Select this one. So what I will do, I will mention that. Save. So what will be happen? This data will be updated into the Fusion also. Sure. Okay. Updated, right? So previously updated is there. Now I made the one. Right. So only updating, there is some little step we need, extra step we need to. One is read the data first, then update the data. First, immediately don't select the update action. First read means select single one, then you can use the update. Like that we need to do for the update. So with this REST API calling is done, guys. So tomorrow onwards we'll see the important topic, that is this one, OPA, Oracle Process Automation. So that is very complex than what we have discussed so far, guys. So very complex compared to what we have discussed so far. Next 4 classes will be completed by Sunday max. We'll complete the VBCS. So expense list, expense report is there. So when employee travel or when employee going to on-site or anywhere. So when he spend some time, some expenses for food, travel, allowances. So flight tickets. So these and all expenses, right? So that expenses, how he is going to claim or how he is going to get the approval from the supervisors. So that and all will be taken care by that application. So let's see how it will go tomorrow. Notes.
Okay.
Anything you want to ask?
Yeah.
Guys, take care. Anything you want to ask, Vinay?
No, no.
Okay.